record whatever you want, man.
Record, just talk.
Yeah, I've always stayed out of the political bullshit because I was just one of those guys, right? But ever since I've seen the stuff that he's been pulling and how he looks like a fool, I've definitely not voting red.
Did you watch the debates?
No, didn't watch. I don't have cable. I've stopped watching it ever since the Leafs lost against the Bruins 3.5 years ago.
So what are some of the issues you're talking about, the stuff that you don't like that he's done?
Well, the number one thing that sticks to my mind is the giving the money to the gentleman that's known as terrorist links. Like, that's absolute crock shit for me, right?
Talking about Omar Khadr, the guy. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know much about the details about all of it, but I just know that there's been so many things that people just can't turn a blind eye. You know, the way he answers questions in public, the way he stumbles over his words, that kind of stuff, right? Like, the person who's leading the country is supposed to be Mr. Confident and Mr. He got everything prepared because he's already thought about it 10 days ahead of time, right? But,
So do you know who you're voting for? Do you want to share that with us?
well, I'm a supporter of the keep the oil and... What's that? No worries, man.
Got some nice shoes.
Oh, yeah?
Gotta get a photo.
Or I'll ask. So did you want to share with us who you're voting for? If not, that's okay. Or anywhere you're leaning?
Well, like I said, I'm not voting red, so the way that I'm leaning towards it is who's supporting the line for oil. Because, like, my mom lived in Fort McMurray, my brother works in Fort McMurray, I got all kinds of family members that are up there, and the whole country depends on it. Everybody's complaining about how much gas is. Why should gas be so expensive? Why do we got to source out to a foreign country, which is what the gentleman from the NDP, is it?
Jagmeet Singh?
Yeah, he's basically already sealed that one, that he's going outside of the country to support the oil industry. And the Green is basically not supporting any of the oil industry.
Yeah, so basically their platform is much like the people in the States, the Green New Deal legislation that they put forward, whereas they want to eliminate all fossil fuels by 2030. And then the Green Party leader in Canada, Elizabeth May, according to the reports that she cites, is by 2025 is actually when they want it gone. So obviously that would cripple the economy, and as somebody who supports the oil industry, I just want to get your thoughts on that.
Well, there's so much stuff that the oil industry supports in our life. You know, just right down to the plastic that we put our food in, that kind of stuff, right? And it's like, why trash it when it's probably one of the main contributors to our country, when it could be the main contributor to our country? You know, like, I don't understand that thought pattern. Like, I understand the one downfall about trying to get the pipeline across the native territory or native land, and then you have those issues, right? But I just think that they got to get on board. You know, that's what all of Canada, or most of Canada, wants, is to get the gas prices to go down to support our own economy and keep everything within the country supporting us, right, instead of sourcing it out. And that's why I believe I'm going to vote PC.
True. Is there anything else you want to add?
No?
Some Go Leafs Go, maybe?
Yeah, go Leafs go, yeah. This year's the year.
It's always the year.
Perfect.